birthday, shout out.
Bogus. Nothing.
He's big like, bro.
Yo.
Y'all speaking bullshit. Talk about fantasy. I am fantasy, bro. Was on that nigga hard. Kovacic was always on Fernandez everywhere he going, and he did a good job, you know. And it's like without him, the players couldn't know what to do. And like I was saying, Ole is a very good man manager, but tactics wise, bro, he ain't it.
Yeah.
I mean,
agree.
I'm sorry, bro. He got to go, like, bro. Like
Even when shit is not going right in the
Well,
game, he cannot make sense and
he
shit
doesn't
like
know what
that.
to do, man. Like, dog, he's not a United. Like, I love him for how he's come and made the players happy and shit. But bro, we gotta get a coach who knows like football. You know what I'm saying? It's not too late to look at Poch, bro. I would love to have Poch.
So I mean, I thought y'all are making good progress and shit, and y'all are happy and shit. So,
if you look at it, we happy. Like, okay, you know that the players are happy, the players are balling, but tactics wise, like you can still see the mistakes that are there, you know. And you need a coach who can see it and shut it down. You know, even though we've been winning our games, you can see that we still up slow. It's like he always want to play the same players and like all that shit. Like, bro, you've been playing Wan-Bissaka all the time. Dude, he can't play that wing back shit, bro. He's gonna be tired.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and like me, we didn't beat Chelsea 3 times this year. I knew that, ain't no way we're gonna beat them like the 4th time. Obviously, Lampard is not stupid. He gonna see something coming. So it's like I wasn't surprised with losing because I didn't even have faith. I'm like, fuck, man. Watch this be the time they beat us. And I give it to him, man. And Lampard is, I'm gonna tell you, like Lampard is a smarter coach than Ole, hands down. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right, nigga.
Like, he's a first one on Ole. Man. Ole just gotta learn. I mean, if they're gonna keep him, then he gotta learn. Because we can't take this shit talking about we gonna win the league or next year. Nah, we got still a lot to learn. But in terms of the game, you know,
you just gotta give credit to Chelsea, straight up.
Yeah, you gotta give credit to Chelsea, man. They came, they knew what we were gonna do. They were like, boom, we got them. And I gotta talk about De Gea, bro. I've been backing him up for the past 2 years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's time he gotta go.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Definitely. For sure.
We have Dean Henderson. I would sell De Gea this year. Sell him, man.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say, bro.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I understand where you're coming from because, he gave us, he sacrificed a lot for us. He sacrificed his best years. Like in 2014, he could have easily went to Real Madrid, and then the whole tax machine episode happened. And then for 2 seasons, he was our best player. But I guess ever since, I think it was the World Cup. Ever since the World Cup, when the first game against Portugal, like he's just been looking a little shaky. I don't know if it's like a confidence thing.
No, you remember when Mourinho was there? They sacked his trainer. After that, De Gea ain't been the same, man.
Why did they sack his trainer?
It was like a dispute between him and Mourinho. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, Mourinho left. Why don't you just bring him back? You know?
I don't know if shit works that way. What if the new trainer has like a contract in and all that?
Yeah, you right though. You know what I'm saying? You're right though. So it's like
it's
they
part
can't
of the
bring him
staff.
back.
Right. Yeah, it's part of the staff. You gotta pay them.
So it's like, fuck, man.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, like you.
Yo, that nigga, I ain't gonna lie. That nigga give us 3 goals today. All 3 goals.
For real, bro.
Nah, except for the last one. Like the first 2, I get it. The last one,
yeah, maybe, yeah.
The last one was a gift too, because it was an own goal. It was a gift.
You a world-class fucking goalkeeper.
Yeah. Nah, but y'all brought up a good point. I do want to talk about the second goal because the pundits were saying that Ole brought the players out early in the second half because he wanted to feel the rhythm and then he wanted to get them back in the game as quickly as possible. And I do remember when it was Brandon Williams on the ball and then he tried to play like a sideway pass. He tried to give it to Fred and then he ended up giving the ball away. Neither Lindelof nor Maguire, none of them closed him down. I was looking at Lindelof the whole entire time, and he was just backed up. And then Mount took a shot, and then obviously De Gea should have saved it. But I think Lindelof, the past 2 games, hasn't been looking good either.
Like I tell you, it goes with the tactics of the coach. You know what I'm saying? Mourinho will not go tell you like, yo, back off. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you know what I'm saying? It's all about the tactics of the coach. The players listen to what the coach has to say.
Yeah,
You know
but I mean, that's defending one-on-one. It like, bro, if somebody's coming at you, you gotta close them down. That's defending one-on-one.
That's a yeah. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it all gets down to, you know what I'm saying, what the coach has to say. So sometimes you never know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what goes down in the training in the training.
Yeah.
You know,
So
like I
Kwab is
said, man,
still all out.
I'm still all out, bro. Look at Maguire. He can't head the ball for shit. Like, bro, your big ass head.
Why? Yo, Maguire, what the what?
Nah,
yo,
I mean,
bullshit,
the chance.
Oh man.
No, the chances today.
And he plays game in, game out.
Like,
Right. No,
bro.
No, listen. The chances today, like when he was going up for the set pieces, Rudiger did a good job. The only time I feel he should have scored is when Caballero came out and he missed the whole ball. But I think he was expecting Caballero to punch it out, and then Rudiger still, gave him a chance to, not go for it because he was going up with him as well. Same thing in the first half. Alonso had a good chance, and then Wan-Bissaka jumped at the same time, so he kind of threw him off. But I think the main topic from the start, because if you're a Man United fan, if you've seen what we've been doing, when you looked at the lineup when it first came out, like, players like Fred coming in, and then, Greenwood and Martial and Pogba all on the bench, and even what Kwab was talking about with the 3-5-2 formation with the wing backs, whatever, that didn't really give us, confidence going in, like, like we're going to go.
But look though, you have Dalot. Why didn't you bring? If you look at the bench, he had all attacking players.
Mm-hmm.
You have Dalot. He's not injured.
I think
that nigga.
Yeah, I think it's a personal thing. Like a lot
That's
of.
what I'm saying. Like, bro, like the dude gotta chill.
Mm-hmm. A lot of United fans on Twitter were saying that he's in the bin. Like him, maybe it's like him and Ole have fallen out or something. Because you're right, he's still fit. If you want to play him as a wing back, I'd rather have Dalot as a wing back than Wan-Bissaka any day.
Definitely.
Even when Fosu Mensah came in, like the last couple of 10 minutes, he actually did pretty well. And he hasn't played since 2017. And the last game against Palace, he stepped in and did a great job going up against Zaha and Townsend, who are, proven Premier League midfielders. So I think, to summarize, from the start, Ole didn't get his tactics right. He didn't get his formation right. But even, I think another thing we got to talk about is me watching the first half. I think the players look tired because if you look at the fixtures, Chelsea played against Norwich on Monday, right? And then I think it was Monday or Tuesday, either of these days, and they had 4 days rest before they came and played this game. We only had 3 days rest because we played on Wednesday, and it was a game in which we actually needed to play because Crystal Palace were actually playing well. Chelsea Norwich. Hold up, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna get to you. Chelsea against Norwich. Norwich sat back the whole game. I was actually surprised Chelsea only scored 1, but Chelsea dominated the game.
Yeah.
And then
you're right.
Yeah, but come on, bro, it's Norwich. They were already relegated.
Come on, nigga. Yo, they sat back the whole game.
Right.
Yeah, they sat back though. I ain't gonna lie.
Right, but you guys control the whole game is what I'm saying. You have the 2 days advantage where you guys can get a break, and also Man United, like we had to play 90 minutes with our players. We couldn't do a Bournemouth or a Brighton where we seal the game off early and our top players get subbed out.
Oh, so you're giving excuses now. You're giving excuses.
No. Listen. It's not excuses. We're a top team. If we're
it all boils down to the coach. Trust your players. You know what I'm saying? Caballero ain't played in since when?
No,
He's
right.
Put him in.
Right. No, Caballero.
You know
listen. Kwab makes a point because Caballero is their number 1 Cup goalkeeper. Every Cup game he plays.
Yeah, you do have a Cup keeper too.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying De Gea should have never played to begin with. Romero has been playing all our Cup games, whether it's League Cup or FA Cup. So you still go. You go with what you have. You go with the experience that you have. Romero, I know he doesn't like the role of being a backup keeper. He tolerates it because he has De Gea in front of him. But we all know if Romero can start for Arsenal right now instead of Martinez. Romero is a good keeper. He can start with the other teams in the Premier League. So that's the cup games right there. Is his bread and butter. I bet you everybody knows if Romero would have started the game, I bet you he would have had a better performance than De Gea has.
Definitely.
So why not go with Romero? And then also early on
The
in the
coach.
game, yeah, right, exactly. And then early in the game, if we're playing a 3-back, and then Bailly ends up getting his head concussion or whatever, 2 head injuries back to back, that disrupts the whole flow. From the start, Chelsea came and dominated possession. They were on the ball. They looked hungry. They looked fit. We looked tired from the go. And then second half, it's Martial comes on or for Bailly or Pogba and Greenwood or whatever. But I mean, besides Bruno, nobody really played today for Man United. Mistakes by Maguire, mistakes by Brandon Williams, by our goalkeeper De Gea, Lindelof, everybody. Everybody was making mistakes. The only one that was trying to make things tick was Bruno, and deservedly so. He got the goal. But I mean, at the end of the day, we just have to give credit where it's due. And Chelsea came in, played their game, and did their thing.
No more. Lampard cannot beat Ole. All right, no more of that shit.
I mean, duh. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
No more Bruno slander because Bruno. Besides,
What do you mean no more Bruno slander?
because bro, listen.
He ain't do shit.
Kwab just made a good point. Bruno plays every game, right? Week in, week out. And I'm pretty sure he's one of those players that doesn't want to get subbed off. He's like Messi. When Messi plays for Barca, you rarely see
Stop
him
it.
get on the bench.
Stop
You
it.
no no
Stop
you
it. Stop
no,
it.
I mean,
no
I
listen.
mean, look,
He wants
we
to
can
play
stop
every
it.
game. He wants to play
Players
every
have-
game. He's just like Messi. He wants to play every game. Go ahead.
Players have off days. We can look at KDB. KDB was a bench before or they played Arsenal, and he still
Right.
didn't have a good game.
Right.
So it's like, I don't blame Fernandez. All I blame that nigga is like, yo, I know that you're gonna receive the ball a lot, but stop losing the ball too much.
That's true. That's true.
That is shit he gotta work on, and it takes with time because now he plays for the EPL, not Portugal. You know what I'm saying? If you lose the ball too much, bro, it's gonna hurt you. You know, but hey, kudos to Chelsea, bro.
Yeah.
They came with a game plan. They won. I still think Arsenal gonna win the whole thing, but we're gonna see.
Yeah. I mean, we talk about that too because not many people gave Arsenal the benefit of the doubt. Like everybody thought Man City was gonna go in there and crush them. And I think that also, just like today's game, that kind of boils down to tactics.
Yeah.
Because Arteta got a spot on. He was under under Pep Guardiola's wings this whole time when he was with Man City, and he did his thing. He came in, he got his players. Aubameyang. We talk about somebody who hasn't played in the FA Cup. He did basically what De Gea couldn't do, and he showed out in the FA Cup game where he hasn't. That was his first performance in the FA Cup this season. That was his first appearance, and he did there. And he was the factor. Players, Tierney had a good game. Tierney has been solid in that left center back position, by the way. And then even his decision to play Ainsley Maitland-Niles as opposed to someone like Saka. Maitland-Niles came in and he did his thing. Go ahead. Yeah, so basically like Maitland-Niles came in, he did his thing, brought some muscle, some speed in that position where he was at in left wing back. Bayern, he had a good game. A lot of Arsenal fans think that Cedric should be starting, but he had a good game. Even Cedric and even Mustafi and David Luiz, every single cross De Bruyne was putting in, or Silva or whoever was putting in, David Luiz was meeting them. So it boils down to tactics. They played
Definitely.
Yeah, they played really well. From the get-go, Man City were on the ball. They were attacking. Arsenal sat back, absorbed pressure, and then the chances that they had. And also give credit to Aubameyang because I think it was maybe 3-4 minutes before his goal, he had a chance, 1v1 versus Ederson, and he shot it straight at Ederson.
Yep.
But then a goal that he should have scored. But then 3 minutes later, he gets a ball from Nicolas Pepe, who himself had a good game, and scored a goal or took his chance from a tight angle. The goal that he scored was actually harder than the chance that he had, but that's the mark of a striker. If you're a good striker, you're gonna have selective memory, short memory, and then put it away. So just like today, where we saw Lampard had better tactics than Ole did, I guess you could say the same thing with Arteta yesterday versus Pep.
Yeah. So I have a question for you though. what do you think about going forward? What do you think that for Man United, what do we need? Because we still have to fix a lot of stuff, bro.
Right. I think just to answer that first, I think we need another center back. Like we've given Lindelof some time. He's gotten a little better, obviously better than his first year. He's gotten a little acclimated to the league. But watching him play a lot, I think he's a little too slow on the ball for me. Like when we're starting on plays and stuff.
But you okay? Finished.
Yeah, and then also in the air, I see a lot of times, like even the smallest of strikers, like beat him in the air. He really is not comfortable in the air. So we need like a dominant center back right next to Maguire. I mean, obviously we had to pay a lot of money for Maguire, and then we're also going to see this has been his first season. He hasn't done bad. He hasn't been the best, but he hasn't done bad either. So I think kind of like when we were talking about with Greg with City, if they have Laporte and Koulibaly and their center back, if they're going to play with a four back and have Laporte and Koulibaly, if they're doing their thing, if they have two dominant center backs, then that's a City in a nutshell. Then their defensive problems are solved. I think it's kind of the same thing because Bailly, obviously, he hasn't been fit a lot. He's injury prone. And then Smalling, there's talks that Roma are actually going to outright buy him. And then after that, you just have maybe Fosu Mensah that can play right back, center back, left back. But I think he's better off on the outside. And then on the outside, we're good. We've solved the problem with Wan-Bissaka, and then Sean Brandon Williams are progressing well. So I think we need a center back first and foremost. And I mean, De Gea would be a problem if we didn't have Dean Henderson, but Dean Henderson is coming up, and I think the more De Gea keeps making these mistakes, the more the right choice is to start with Dean Henderson because he's younger and he's proving himself. So I mean, what do you think?
I think it's not about Lindelof and Maguire. They don't match each other.
Yeah.
I feel like if Bailly didn't get injured, it's gonna be a totally different game.
Yeah, exactly.
Every defender needs like that crazy one next to him. Look at Ramos and Varane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Koulibaly and like what was called. So it's like all they gotta understand that you can't just play Lindelof and Maguire next to each other. You need a crazy one next to Maguire because he's not gonna bench Maguire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like Bailey, like it was unfortunate that he got like the head injury.
Yeah.
But I feel like he needs to start more, bro. He needs to start more because look at times that Maguire has messed up. You always gonna have a Bailey to cover you up.
Yeah.
When Ramos messed up, he always have a Lindelof, Varane. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we need that.
Yeah, even before that, the Carvalho, the Pepe.
So it's like, bro, and also like, I mean, up front we good, but in the mid we definitely need like a creative midfielder apart from Bruno. Because without Bruno, we ain't got it no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got Kwab, but he's not gonna play him as an attacking mid.
Yeah.
So like Ole got a lot to learn, bro. Like, cause if we wanna win it, I believe we can make a top 4 next year. But to win the title, a lot of stuff gotta improve.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, like I was gonna say that I think one of the problems that Ole has fixed since he came in, since Mourinho got sacked, is we actually have found an identity as opposed to last season where we were just like fast counterattacking, pressing on that style of football. We did that, but then after the PSG game, I think players their heads went down, and we started playing a little differently. Now we started the season off with his 4-3-3, or even in the big games what he likes to do with the 3 back or the 5 back or whatever it might be. But I think he's brought back the attacking football that Man United fans have been accustomed to for so long under Sir Alex. Always being on the ball, always attacking, always looking for the through pass, because under Van Gaal, under Mourinho, it's always been players playing side to side or passing the ball back and stuff. So I think Ole has found identity, but you do make a good point with midfield. I think that's another position that we need to solidify. Probably get someone like Grealish. Grealish is available because
Definitely.
Yeah, because ever since I want to say not just the restart, but even like in the second half of the season when Pogba got hurt and then Matic started coming in. Matic, someone who's getting older,
Yeah.
he's actually been playing well he's taken a step up in his game, being calm and collected and breaking down attacks when he needs to. But when I think McTominay and Fred definitely haven't looked like themselves ever since the restart. They've taken a step
No.
down, and Matic has taken a step up, and that's worrying because Matic is getting older, and who knows if he's going to consistently keep playing like that.
I don't think it's that. I just think Fred and McTominay are not deep holding midfielders. You know what I'm saying? And we need that. Because Pogba and Fred always look to go forward, and we need someone who's gonna shadow them.
Yeah.
And Fred is like a box to box. Matic, we don't really know what Matic is, and that's why Gary Neville was saying that, have we ever thought about playing Matic? McTominay as a center back.
Yeah, Mourinho did it a couple of times.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we need to, like I'm saying, all we need to start experimenting all these stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I think especially with McTominay, because if McTominay was doing well, just like the way Matic is playing, I think then that's it. We have our next defensive midfielder. But I think we've always had players like, in terms of defensive mid, we always have like Carrick, who is more like Pirlo than Gattuso, if you know what I'm saying.
Definitely.
So we've always had like deep players like Carrick or Scholes who sit, but they're also good with the ball. McTominay doesn't have that aspect of him where like he can spray passes like Pogba or Bruno Fernandes can, but he's like the tenacious kind of guy, like the one who go for the tackle, the one who go up. We've seen him score goals against Wolves, against Arsenal, score worldlies. He has a shot to him, just like Fred had a shot, has a shot. But I think what we need, because you make up a good point with Matic being, we don't know, what his true position is. Since Matic is a defensive mid, but he's also good on the ball, and he's like kind of like Dembele, Yaya Toure, where he can break up attacks, but he's also the one spraying the passes, moving the ball forward. So I think maybe if McTominay works on his game a little bit more, not only just being tenacious, but also instead of, because a lot of times I see him passing the ball sideways and back. And we have Fred that does that too much. We have our center backs who do that too much. And even, what's his name, Wan-Bissaka, who just, do that too much. When we need to control the midfield, we need, the Pogbas and the Bruno Fernandes to, not just to spray the ball forward and then, go for that creative pass. Because a lot of times when you watch Bruno Fernandes play, he's always going, he takes the ball and he's looking up. That's what kind of the reason why he kind of gives the ball way too much, is because he's always looking for that.
Looking forward, yeah.
Yeah. Always wants to make that forward pass, whether it's too risky or not. He still goes for it. So if McTominay adds that to his game, and we can continue being tenacious and continue being fit, and keep up with the good form that he had, because let's remember, Mourinho was the one who brought him in, because Mourinho saw something in him, and Mourinho. Yeah. Let's just be straight. Mourinho doesn't like pussies. He likes the strong players that go out and fight and bleed for him. So he has that side of the game that's you can tick that in the box, but also good on the ball, keep spraying it forward and make sure we hold on to possession. Because what good is it if we have him there, but he can't spray the ball, and then we just end up losing it, because we know what Bruno and Pogba can do. So we also need more of that from McTominay as well. But I feel like obviously today wasn't the best of games, but I feel like we're gonna get there soon enough. I feel we just like Arsenal fans are begging for Stan Kroenke to listen to Arteta, and then to go into the transfer window and sign some players, because they have a little project themselves. They just have to be more consistent and keep working on them. I think it's the same thing. If our board can back us up with with some money, I mean, like they always do, but we can actually spend some money, actually get some world-class proven players, whether it's a center backs and a midfielder. We know someone like Grealish is available in the transfer window, whether or not Aston Villa get relegated or not. So the rumor is always there, whether it's Grealish or Madison or whoever it might be. And this whole talk about Sancho being Man United's number one target, and Sancho being the number one link for Man United, that's also good news. But I feel like kind of like how Chelsea stocked up on the attacking market. I mean, on the attacking side when they have CH and Werner. Everyone Chelsea fans can tell you that they also have problems that they need to address in the center back position. So I think not only do we have to kind of focus on Grealish and another center back, we also Grealish and another center back. I think they have to be priorities because obviously we can get Sancho and Sancho can easily start, but at the end of the day, if we're figuring out how well Mason Greenwood plays, if he's developing well, Martial is doing well, him and Rashford always link up well together. If they can continue to do that and we have solved that problem, we should also tick the other boxes. If Baye is still getting injured, then get the center back next to Maguire. De Gea is not performing at his top level. Henderson is coming up, so that's solved. And then midfield, Grealish comes in, and as opposed to someone like McTominay who can't really pass the ball as much, then that's
Yeah.
I think prioritize first and then go for someone like Sancho, because it's not like we're playing bad. We've been undefeated for so long. This was our first loss since we lost to Burnley. But like you said, there's still things we need to work on as well. There's still mistakes that we need to cut out. There's still tactics that we need to get right. So it's just about taking it one step at a time, I would say. But yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, I really wanted to get Greg on this episode because I wanted to get his perspective yesterday because obviously it was his birthday and everything. Listen, like everyone knows, Man City should have won yesterday, and I think the commentator. Yeah. I think. Go ahead.
I don't think they should have won. I feel like we've been always underestimating Arsenal, and I've noticed this past 2-3 games. I've been like, guys, Arsenal is slowly finding they are finding themselves. So
yeah,
I wasn't surprised, and Arteta knew Guardiola's tactics.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was saying, man, Arsenal is on the come up if they get the right players, and this is a step. This is a confidential. Now their players gonna be boosted up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like we just did not give them that respect that they needed.
Yeah, I mean, if you take a look at the last game that they played when they faced Man City, the first game back, Project Restart, they didn't play well. Man City went in there and I think what was it 4-0, 5-0, whatever the result was, and even then we thought we would never see David Luiz again because his contract was expiring. But they gave him that 1-year contract. I think if you look at the two performances, obviously the red card played a role, but even then,
yeah,
Man City just played differently that game. We know how good they are at the Etihad, but I feel like Arteta just needed some more time, especially since the last game, because the last game that they played, even though maybe it was 2-3 weeks ago, it feels like a long time since they played like that. I feel like he needed more time to see how his players played because since then Guendouzi hasn't played ever since the Brighton game, and so like he's kind of figuring out his midfield, or whether it's like same thing that Dalot's having problem with what's his name with Ole. Maybe it's a personal thing. Ozil still hasn't played. We haven't seen Ozil yet, so he's just figuring out his best players. I feel like Arteta's the type of player or the type of manager that doesn't take any shit. Like if you are not going to play his style, if you're not going to play the way he wants you to play, then he has no problem benching you. Even though Ozil is on paper, he's one of the best players that they have, and he gets paid a lot of money every week. But him, the way he's dealt with Saka, him playing him in different positions, like that's genius right there. Saka playing left back with the center mid, right wing, whatever it might be. He's done pretty well. They were saying, why isn't Pepe playing in the big games? Well, Pepe has come in. He came in against Spurs. He came in the other day. He came in yesterday, and he did well. So I think, like you said, I think you're right. We have underestimated Arsenal a little bit because this project is going to take a little time,
Yeah.
or actually a lot of time for Arteta to see who are the players that he needs to play his style and play his way. And same thing. Lacazette was been benched a lot of times, and Nketiah came in. Ever since Nketiah got the red card, he couldn't play. So Lacazette comes in, he
And
did
he be
his thing.
balling.
Yeah. So I think it's like when Ole first started after Paris, everybody was saying give him time, give him time. I think the same thing with Arteta, and also if Arsenal are actually going to do something next year, they have to spend. They have to spend. They have to get better
Yeah.
center backs because it's one thing Mustafi and David Luiz doing it in an FA Cup semifinal, but it's another thing being consistent and doing it week in, week out. So Arsenal have to spend. United have to spend. We know City is going to spend. We know Liverpool are probably like we talked about. They're getting they're the favorites to get Thiago. And then we also seen Chelsea spend this season as well. So, yeah, I mean, it's a lot of things are going to have to change if the likes of United and Arsenal are going to contend for more than top four if they need to. So, yeah, I mean, we have less than a minute left. I think we spent most of this episode talking about Man United, and I don't think, to be honest, I don't think anyone else is going to join. So you think?
But yeah, it's fine. I mean, like I said, now I feel like I'm not like okay, we lost, so it's cool. But like now I'm more focused on the top four. So right now this should be like a wake up call to the guys.
Yeah.
We play West Ham on Wednesday. Let's go beat their ass. We knew Leicester lost.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's a shit. The course is clear. Let's go make top four. We make top fours. Players want to come out to us and play Champions League. Top four. I feel like we're gonna make our top four. All we gotta do is just beat West Ham. Let's take our rage of this loss and beat West Ham and just tie Leicester at the end because we don't. All we did is a draw, and that's it.
Yeah, and I mean, I think Leicester is looking vulnerable too. Like I saw them play today against Tottenham, and I mean,
Right.
like if you think about it, bro, like they've missed a lot of players in that back line, specifically Pereira, who's been hurt. It hasn't played ever since the restart, and then obviously Soyuncu got the red card, and then Chilwell. I think Chilwell picked up a knock as well. He hasn't played, and so that's three key pieces of their back line. I mean, to be fair, Justin has come in. We've seen him play.
He did well.
Yeah, he's done well so far. But then the 19-year-old left back that they have, I think for them to kind of throw him in. It was one thing against Sheffield. They played really well against Sheffield. Tactically, Brendan Rodgers was sound and they did their thing. But I think this game came a little bit too soon for him because like Son, Lucas Moura, like he was getting outplayed by them. And then also on the back line, I think they played a 3-back. I think it's kind of the same way we play 3-back. They also started with a 3-back, but they didn't help them out because they left a big hole on the sides. And then players like Son and Lucas Moura were able to expose them in the flanks because obviously they have the speed. So Evans he's a decent center back. He's a proven center back. That's why Pep Guardiola he wanted him at one point.
Yeah, he's tough. Yo, niggas underestimate Evans. That nigga is tough as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
even though he's old, he's still tough.
For sure. But he also had Ryan Bennett, and what's his name, Wes Morgan, right next to him, and they're now Soyuncu at any level. Like they're past it. They're really old. So
yeah,
I think the same way that Spurs exposed that today, that, those are the type of things that we can easily exploit as well. Because if Martial's playing up top, Rashford is there. Obviously, you have Bruno. Pogba. We can expose that as well because their backline isn't the same. It's a different story when Leicester have Pereira, Soyuncu, Evans, and Chilwell as opposed to the backline they played today. Go ahead.
We just gotta take it step by step. Like I said, man, just focus on the West Ham game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Then we're gonna focus on the Leicester. Like I said, I hope the boys and the team knows that we got a long way to go to reach to like Liverpool and City. So I hope they did like they learned their lesson. I hope Ole also learns some shit. So it is what it is, man. Kudos to Chelsea.
Yeah, definitely. And also West Ham, I think they've kind of sealed promotion. They played Watford the other day and beat them. So kind of like Crystal Palace the other day, they probably don't have a lot to play for. So that also helps in our favor. So I mean, like you said, you brought up a good point. Today we lost today, so we need to see a reaction against West Ham, get the dub. And obviously Chelsea are going up against Liverpool, so that's going to be a tough game. And I know for sure Liverpool don't want to lose a game because after the end of the game they're going to be doing their little title.
Yeah, I don't think they want to lose while lifting the title. You know what I'm saying?
It's not going to be a good look. Obviously they can't celebrate it with the fans. That's bad enough. Imagine losing a game and then you have to celebrate the title. And ever since the restart, Liverpool haven't looking the same. They've actually Man City came and beat them after they secured the title. So ever since they secured the title, they haven't been looking the same. So that's another thing.
We'll see.
But, yeah, definitely. So I mean, yeah, like you said, yeah, top 4 is there to be won. I think we're in a good position today because obviously Leicester lost, and going forward, we just have to pick our heads up and get a reaction from the boys against West Ham on Wednesday, and yeah, I mean, it's a good thing. Chelsea are probably going to make top 4 as well, unless something drastic happens. So I think it's going to be a good rivalry going forward. Chelsea, Man United, brought up a good point that all they got his tactics wrong, and then Lampard obviously didn't want to lose for a 4th time this year. So I think it's starting like just like the old times, where Drogba and then Ronaldo and all of them. Chelsea, Man United is going to be a good rivalry going forward. So yeah, we'll see. Before we leave, any FPL remarks you want to make?
I mean, we'll see, bro. Like we've not. I'm still. I took it -12 this week. I'm still. Oh yeah, I'm not scared.
Taking a lot of hits. A lot of hits.
Oh, I told myself like to go up. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have no like bench boost and all that stuff anymore. I don't have nothing, no chips anymore. So I gotta take hits. So I feel like the hits I've taken, I'm gonna benefit. You know what I'm saying? People ask me, -12 is too much. I'm like, it doesn't matter. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Kudos. I see that you and your brother Oki fighting for the first place.
Yeah.
Hey, he's up there though. Oki, I think he already have like 16 points already. He's up there, man.
Yeah, because he brought in he already had Pope, and then he brought in Wood for this game week because obviously they
he brought in like the Burnley players.
Yeah, a lot of players got the Burnley boys. So we'll see.
I'm gonna give you a tip though. The last game, I know how you're gonna get him. Trust me, bro. Listen, the last game, you got to captain David Silva, bro. Cause it's his last game, and they're gonna do anything to make him score anything. You know what I'm saying? And they're playing home versus what's name? What are they playing? Norwich. They're playing Norwich.
Yeah.
Without Buendia and Dimrich. So it's like, bro, that's I'm telling you right now, that's my captain for game week 38.
Yeah.
He's gonna have some goals, bro. It's his last game. Mm-hmm. It's his last game for the club. So just know that David Silva's gonna ball on the game week 38.
Yeah, bro. I was actually saving my transfers for the last game week because originally I wanted to get Sterling in.
Yeah.
Triple captain because I still have my triple captain.
Shit.
Yeah, one thing that OK has an advantage of, I think ever since yesterday he's been making his team because he has a free hit. So he's gonna use a free hit for game week 38. So he basically has a third wild card because that's the last game week of the season. Yeah.
Damn. So it's like it's gonna take between your triple captain and his free hit. Which one's gonna be?
Yeah.
I
definitely gotta get my triple captain right for that game.
Right, yeah, you gotta have your triple captain right. Because honestly, like I said, man, you have to captain a freaking like either a City player, bro, and like I only see David Silva because it's his last game, bro.
Right.
That's nothing I only see. Hopefully, he doesn't see this podcast.
Nah, he can watch it. He always tunes in. But I mean, it is what it is. I might have to take out money and put in Sterling, and then have Sterling.
Wait.
Yeah.
Who does Liverpool play? I think Liverpool play Newcastle.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people are saying last game of the season they usually give the kids a chance.
Nah, Salah is still fighting for the top what's it called?
Yeah, Salah.
And Newcastle have a lot of injuries that they are out for the season.
Right, but I'm talking about money. I have money, and I was thinking about taking him out, and I have some money in the
Oh.
bank. I have some money in the bank, so I can easily bring in Salah for the last game week, and then
Yeah.
also bring in David Silva because David Silva is kind of he's not the most expensive midfielder.
Nah, he's not.
So, yeah, so if I take out money and then have enough money to bring Salah, and then also take somebody out and bring in David Silva, and then also
Yeah.
today I don't know if you saw, Danny Ings missed a penalty, and at one point
Mhm.
he had double figures.
I saw your team. I'm like, y'all got Danny Ings. Like
Yeah.
I knew, if Burnley, Chris Woodshop scored like 3 goals, man. I was disappointed, even though he gave me 1 goal. I was still disappointed.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah, Oki was mad too because he brought him in just for that game week. He already took him out, and he's figuring out his free hit team. But yeah, Chris Wood should have got a lot of goals. But I mean, listen, Danny Ings scores a second goal if he puts away the penalty. We know he gets full bonus. He probably gets like 14, 15 points, and that's it. Because I don't. Also, there's another guy behind us, the Shark Team, whatever. He's playing his bench boost this game
Dude,
week too.
he has like 40 something points already.
Yeah, because he's playing his bench boost.
Yeah, so y'all gotta be careful, man, because the dude is coming.
Yeah,
He's coming. But I
Go
think
ahead.
he messed up though. If I was him, I'll play my bench boost at the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? So now he has no chip. So now you and Oki has like chips to use, and he doesn't have a shit.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, he's like maybe 5-6 points behind me because he's got like a lot of players that played today and yesterday. So
shit.
I mean, we'll see. But I got Jimenez captain for tomorrow, so
I don't know, man. Like when I saw your captain choice, I'm like, damn, why you think I have Jimenez, bro? Like, I don't know.
I only did it
we'll see.
As a differential because I know a lot of players have Jimenez, but they don't have him captain. Last week, the way I gained an advantage because I had someone like Danny Ings as my captain, and a lot of players didn't. So even last week, I was expecting more than one. Danny Ings, he hit a post last week, so I was expecting a lot of points. I'm saying, bro, it's between me, Oki, and then the Shark Team.
The Shark Team guy. Like I told you, man, if you cripple, dog, that game week 38. I've already set up my game week 30 already. I took a -12, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, I took another -12. You know what I'm saying? I brought in fucking David Silva. I brought in Foden. I brought in because I was like, Foden's gonna play more than Sterling because it's the last game. He's gonna play the young nigga.
Yeah.
Then I brought in 2 Arsenal players. You know what I'm saying? Because they're playing Watford. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, because Arsenal, City's gonna beat Watford this game with 37. So I'm like, I already took my -2 already. I don't care, like, bro. I know what's gonna happen. But all I know is my captain is David Silva, bro. He's gonna ball. I know for a fact. This is the last game.
Right. Yeah, that's a good option. Even Arsenal, like Aubameyang's been looking pretty decent recently.
Yeah.
Even though
they play home versus Watford, man.
Yeah. I took him out though. I took him out so I can bring in Ings and have some money so I can bring Pulisic as well. I mean, it hasn't worked out so bad. So, I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to see. Yeah, so
definitely.
You're gonna have to secure that top 5. But I told.
Oh yeah, top 5. If my only says like if my -12 don't hurt me, I'm gonna make that top 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because right now, I took him -12, so. My captain is Martial. He has to give me like a hat trick or some shit. Bruno has to give the assist. Rashford has to ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But I don't care about my minuses because I was like, I'm already down. I have to come back up.
That's true. Yeah.
Definitely.
Sure. Yeah, even Oki, that's what he was saying last year. Because I remember last year, Javier Hernandez won that joint, and nobody even know who he was. And he had a set and forget team. That's why Oki was taking so many hits so he could eventually catch up. Then he finished second. But that's one thing about League DMV this year is if Oki doesn't win, because this guy has like a double-digit lead already, and he has his free hit. I think he told me if he doesn't win, he's probably gonna retire from the game because he's not gonna hear the end of it, bro. He has all the advantage in the world. He's not gonna hear the end of it.
Can't give up so soon, nigga. I was first place to like the December, January. You know what I'm saying? You can't give up, bro. You always gotta play. That's what I'm saying. You always gotta play.
Yeah, even Omar, the first year he played, he won that joint.
Yeah.
You remember? Yeah, and even what's his name? Even last year, Shimo, Greg didn't do so bad either.
So bad,
First,
yeah.
first year,
You know,
but yeah, we're gonna see. So yeah, bro,
definitely.
we're gonna catch up next week. So we're gonna
Yes,
say thank you
sir.
to everybody who tuned in to Raw Football Talk episode 33, celebrating 1 year Raw Football Talk. Thank you
Yes,
guys for
sir.
rocking with us, and watch out for FPL and look out for the top 4 race because it's going down to the wire. All right, bro.
Amen.
Peace.
Peace.